Hello. Yes, we're on. Okay. Hey, I was going through a lot of the stories, and I like to just look overall at what are some things that some kids can um, get help with, and then I wanted to just do a lesson with it, and then hopefully now you guys, after watching this, can go back and you can make a little changes that you need to. Okay. So one thing that I noticed we need a little work with is dialogue. Okay, and so I'm just going to be doing an example on the whiteboard, and then hopefully take what you learned here and bring it back to your own story. Okay, they're looking great, by the way. So here we go. Um, Notice that for dialogue, you're going to have these things called speech tags. A speech tag is something like I asked or he said. Okay, and so I have a little script here. This is what one character is going to say. And then whenever a new character talks, you don't want to keep going, otherwise it gets confusing for the reader. So you want to hit return and go right down to the next person. Okay? Now, we're going to show you how to get a speech tag into these and how to punctuate it. All right? So the first thing I'm going to say is I can use I asked for this first line at the beginning, or I can do it at the end. So take a look at this. I could go I asked, what should we do? Okay. Now, if we are going to do it at the beginning of the sentence, we always want to divide the speech tag from what the person says, their dialogue, with a comma. Okay. Then we want to make sure the reader knows what was it that they said. So we're going to put quotes. Let's clean this up a little bit. There we go. Notice this is capitalized. What should we do? I need to always have my punctuation at the inside of the quotation. All right, so if I use a speech tag at the beginning, that's what it'll look like. If I want to use it at the end, it's real easy. What should we do? And if I didn't have a question mark, maybe instead, let's say it wasn't a question, maybe it's just a statement. That's where you can just put a comma because it truly doesn't end the sentence yet. Okay. Because the end of the sentence will be after the speech tag. Because notice, if I have the speech tag, I asked, now I'm going to put the period. Notice the comma, again, divides the dialogue from the speech tag. Okay. But again, because this was a question, we got question and then quotation. Okay. Now, if somebody wanted to respond with, he said, let's go over there. Again, you can put it at the beginning, comma. We're going to divide that. We're going to put our quotes. Let's go over there. Okay, and notice punctuation goes in the middle or in the inside. Okay, if I don't like that and I want my speech tag at the end, let's go over there, comma, inside of the quotation, he said. And then we can go with the period. Okay, so important things to walk away with this is just knowing that you want to have commas that divide the speech tag or punctuation that divide the speech tag from the dialogue. You want to make sure that you capitalize the beginning of what they say, and you want to make sure that when a new person talks, you're going to hit return and go down. You're not just going to keep going through. Okay, hope that helps. If you have any questions with dialogue, let me know. Otherwise, good job. Keep it rolling.